All right, good morning, everyone. Starting slightly early. I just want to make sure I did this right. Slightly different now that we're doing. Looks good. Okay, cool. We're good. Hey, I may be old, slow, and dangerous behind the wheel of an automobile, but every now and then I do something right. All right, welcome back, everyone. So, just a quick couple reminders for you. Number one, remember pre-market prep is Mondays only, but Alex will drop the link in chat. You can check out the STT advisory, super cheap. I'm still doing pre-market prep every single day. It's just only Mondays are free. You also get a research report. You get a weekly video watch list. You get a bunch of goodies with it. Check out the STT advisory. Number two, not remember, a lot of you may or may not realize this, but FYI, normal market week, okay? Remember, we were closed Friday because of observance of Christmas Day, but no special hours for New Year's Eve. A lot of people confuse that, so just remember, normal week, etc. That being said, let's get started. Brother Tressie says, blessings from Norway? Thank you for that. That was very nice of you. What do you think about SOPA for a morning spike? Well, I hate to do this, but if you were on the weekend watch list, which again, 100% free, StocksToTrade.com/watch list. It's also on YouTube. This is the number one red to green, and I don't care when it comes. And it could come right now. It could come at 9:45. It could come at 10:30. It could come at 2:30. It could come at 6 p.m. tonight. I don't care when. This breaks 16, it goes. And keep in mind, that applies all week, okay? So I'm going to add that alert. I don't care when this thing breaks 16. Like literally. If this breaks 16 tomorrow, Thursday, Friday afternoon, the squeeze is back on. SOPA over 16. Now, as always for me, it's not a dip buy. Don't try and guess bottoms. Please don't try and guess bottoms, okay? Red to green pushes through 16. So, SOPA, WORG, today, as discussed this weekend, and breaks of 16 all week. And I will adjust my font. Hold on. And rule 30. And top watch for sure. So, MBOT. Tamiko asks. So, let's break this down. This one merits a little bit of time. So, MBOT already short. Geniuses on Twitter saying this is up too much, even though it's a low float and a holiday week. And you might ask, what's the significance of the holiday week? Not to get too off topic, but remember, we got so many new, and again, I don't want to call them new day traders anymore, because I think a lot of the people that started trading in 2020, they got almost 2 years under their belt at this point, So, not to get all ranty, it just drives me nuts when people are like, oh, all these stupid Robin Hooders, blah, blah, blah. Shut up, old man. Shut up, you bitter, old boomers, These, if you think about all the people that joined in early 2020, they basically got 2 years of experience under their belt. I don't call them newbies anymore, okay? And on top of that, you got the holiday week. A lot of companies are closed or working limited hours. So the significance of the holiday week is I expect a SOPA. Look at SOPA last week. It wouldn't surprise me to see a SOPA every day. So low floater, great volume, has news, former runner, Is this a chat pump yet? Probably going to be a chat pump. So I don't see a chat pump yet, but it's early. No chat pump, pre-945 rule, or no chat pump. You can relax the 945 rule on a holiday week. Chat pump comes in, enforce the 945 rule hardcore. Why? It's probably halts, okay? So what the pump does, yeah, I mean, you guys know. Well, hopefully you know if you've been here. I mean, if it's your first day, welcome aboard. My name is Tim Bohen. I will do anything I can to help you become a better trader. Check out the STT Advisor. That being said, if it's not your first day, you guys know when we get a low floater, early runner that gets the chat pump, they tend to halt like crazy and then settle down midday. So understand the delineation of relaxing the 945 rule versus enforcing it. Kuda asked about GRTX. Is GRTX still alive? Nothing would surprise me. Of course. Breaks of previous day's highs and or breaks of whole dollar, half dollar of 5. Nothing dies. Man, is this thing actually going to fill the gap? We live in unique times, my friend. So if you guys remember, we discussed in detail the idea behind the bag holder, the trapped bag holders, and the gap to fill. Okay, you guys remember that? I'm sure we discussed it on the 14th. Listen, go back to pre-market prep on the 14th. I have to believe we went into detail when they get trapped in these gap downs. You remember, losers add to losers. What's the bag holder dream? I need to get these t-shirts made, okay? The bag holder dream is to get back to break even, okay? But at this point, this thing looks like it's actually going to fill the gap. So breaks of last night's highs and or Thursday's highs. Okay, you know what I mean. If I say Friday, you know what I mean. We were closed Friday. Cut me some slack. GRTX. Love this over 5. Next key level. Hilarious that this might actually fill the back gap. Nothing dies in the post-2020 world. CEI, man, I don't know. Oh, I like how, number one, thank you, Henry. I like how I mean, you guys saw the dichotomy right there, right? I go from the whole nothing dies rant, and then I was preparing, you guys know, I mean, again, most of you knew that I was preparing to bash CEI. You heard it. I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm gonna rip CEI apart. Meanwhile, it's up 30%. That being said, that chart's brutal, afternoon only. But here's the thing. If CEI is above VWAP in the afternoon, man, you got a party coming. So, VWAP holds into the afternoon. And again, why? Why afternoon? You know, this thing, speaking of bag holders, okay, this is like the number one Twitter pump bag holder stock, hence afternoon only. BFRI, we'll probably finish on BFRI. Oh man, this is a beautiful week open red to green and or break of 14. So would love, man, You guys know. Give it to me, baby. You know, this is the Dave Chappelle as Rick James. Please open red and go green midday, late day. Please, BFRI. Okay, what's the number one? Probably MBOT. Simply because, again, and no, you know, I'm getting a little in depth, I guess I would say. So why MBOT, Tim? You said you really like SOPA, you really like BFRI, et cetera, et cetera. The biggest reason of all the reasons to like MBOT, we broke it down: low float, good news, former runner. The biggest thing is just, I saw people calling this a short. You know, that is like if we were going to do a pie chart on why is MBOT the number one. Breakdown. So that 10% of the pie on MBOT being the number one is the breakdown that we did. Low float, news, former runner, it's you know, holiday week, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. 90% of the pile, or the pie, Twitter short geniuses. So, this is everything that I wrote in Evernote. The other 90% of the pie is people trying to guess tops on a Money Monday, on a holiday week, on a low floater with news. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know how they still have homes. I don't know how they still have money to trade with. I do not understand it, but they still exist. At some point, it's like the dinosaurs, okay? At some point, the last dinosaur will die, and then short sell. I mean, listen, we'll be here every day, okay? Once the last Twitter idiot trying to guess tops on low floaters, the last one dies, the last unicorn dies, then every pre-market prep, we're gonna spend like every pre-market prep setting levels to short into and looking for locates. Seriously, we've never done that. We have never done that in 2 years. Once the last idiot is gone, all we're going to do is sit here looking for locates, looking for areas on the chart to short into. But until that time, my friends, dip and rips, VWAP holds, week open red to greens, breaks of previous day's highs, all of the stuff in the ebook, which is free with the STT advisory. A lot of you probably already have it. But again, Alex, if you could drop the link one more time, I'll be live every day this week in the STT advisory, 8:30 Eastern. You get the ebook, watch list, monthly newsletter, bunch of cool stuff. Have an amazing day, my friends. And pull back. So MBOT, hopefully it pulls, gets a chat pump, opens week, breaks the high day, midday, late day, and we got us another SOPA. You know, it's just another SOPA at that point. So